What's going on, guys? 162 here, and welcome back to another part of Sim Airport. In the last episode, we struggled greatly. Our objective for that episode was I wanted to build an air traffic control tower. That way we could have 10 or more flights. We met that goal. We added in a flight with a Spark Jet, I believe, which got us a pretty nice upfront bonus payment. But then our airline interest with SparkJet dropped to a very, very low level. So in total we had 3 flights with SparkJet, and they pulled all of those flights. Not only did they just pull the flights, but there was a breaking contract fee. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was $16,000 a flight. So 3 flights, it was nearly $50,000 we lost because SparkJet was no longer interested in using our airport. So objective for this episode is to figure out what is wrong with our airport that the airlines are losing interest. Because look, we're overall 59%, and here's the scary thing. Let's come in and take a look. Let's scroll up real quick. Aero time, 3 current flights, 68%. That's not terrible. Afford Air, 3 flights, 54. That is really bad. $5,600 per terminated flight. So we're looking at over $15,000 we very well may lose right here. WestJet, 44%. We've got a flight with them. $4,600 we're probably about to lose. We're looking pretty good with Starflight. Come down, Aerostar is good at 70%. Atlantic International, we just picked up these 2 flights to replace SparkJet. 46%. $7,400 to terminate the flight. That's $15,000 we're about to lose, because I just don't see how we can get this pulled up. I mean, it's going to be rough. So airline interest, we looked at this last time, but let's look a little bit more. It's based on price sensitivity, passenger satisfaction, facilities, and more. So if we come in, so like Atlantic International, this is their concerns. Prices, well, we can't change ours yet. Delays, cancellations, and passenger satisfaction. Our satisfaction is not that bad. Hunger and rest are too big, and frustration. How can I help them with rest? Hunger, we can. So let's go ahead and come in here. Objects. Oh, well, a cafe. Okay. A cafe is a pretty glaring issue that we don't have. But rest, what can we do? I mean, I'm sorry you're tired, but what can I do about that? So really, we need to focus on getting a cafe. I'm going to pop up another food vending. Obviously, these people are hungry. $3,500 for a vending machine? Come on. That's ridiculous. Who was the other big one we were almost about to lose? 3 flights of Ford Air at 54%. Their prices and cancellations. We haven't had any cancellations, so I don't understand why they're as low as they are. So hunger has jumped up some, frustration's getting a bit better, rest is still low. That's what's really bringing us down, because nobody's bored. Cleanliness, they're pretty happy with that. Information, good. Bladder, good. Environment, not the best, but 87%, still pretty good. So hunger, frustration, and rest. It's just frustrating, man. I don't even know what to say. Okay, so here we go. Let's make sure that people are getting out in time. We have just about everyone standing in line. 2 people not in line. It starts to board in 15 minutes. Here we go. 97, 98. Everyone is in line for this flight. Now let's see how quick they board. I mean, look at this. With 30 minutes left, we're over halfway boarded. 20 minutes left, a few people need to get on. 15 minutes to go, off in time. 15 minutes, that's early. That just got off early, did it not? So, I mean, that should really... I don't see any issues with flights being delayed. I've never seen an issue with that. I don't know, maybe it's something like a glitch. I mean, this game is an alpha. That's what we have to remember. So it could just be things aren't flowing smooth the way that they should. So I can't get too upset, though it is frustrating. Here we go, we're starting satisfaction going down. I think a lot of this has to do with just the fact the more people who come into the airport, the worse that satisfaction is. And this rest, I don't understand the rest. How can I help the rest? Is it just seating? Because all these seats are not filled up. So I don't know what to tell them. So this one's currently boarding. Let's keep a track this episode of when our aircraft get off. 15 minutes to go, a few people left. 10. Okay, so I mean that 5 minutes left to go. So that should have been perfectly fine. I don't see anybody saying "arg" like they're all upset. That did happen last episode. I don't know why. So this has not yet started to board. Almost everyone is in line though. I think by the time it boards, probably everyone will be in line. 8 people left. 108 people to board. Look how fast that sucker's filling up too. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to do was redo the queues for this gate. Because it does seem to be a bit smoother this way. But then again, all these people are not going over to this gate agent. Okay, that went off in time. So some people just missed their flight. Did this guy? Let's speed it up real quick and wait till people say "arg." Because that one, I don't think everybody was on that flight. Alright, let's slow it down. So this guy, assigned to, I thought he would take anybody once. Because he didn't take anybody. He only took first class and then he just sat there. So let's just say any passengers. We'll keep an eye next time to see how quickly it goes. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to keep an eye on this, watch it, and then I'm probably going to change up this queue to match. I said speed up. To match that one, because I think that one went faster, maybe. We'll see. So 114 people on this flight, which is 6 more than that other flight. How fast? Look, I don't know. This is going pretty quick. Let's slow it down now. Everybody's boarded. Perfect. Speed up. Get people off that queue. Get off the queue. Alright, let's redo this queue. Shrink queue. Okay. Now how, let's see, expand queue. So I had it right here. And it goes down 4. Well, I guess, yeah. Up and over. So I had one loop up. So that's exactly how that other one is. And then the next one is going to start here, here, and up like that. Beautiful. Okay, so now this desk assigned to Q. This desk assigned to assign close. So that desk is assigned to there, and that one is assigned to there. Alright. Perfect. So hopefully that makes it even faster, but really we haven't had a issue. I mean, the past several aircraft, I haven't seen any issues with people getting on in time. And I can't understand why this isn't moving any at all. I'm trying to think right now if there's a way I can add in a cafe without expanding. There's no way. We need to expand this airport to afford anything, and we can't get bank loans. I had really wanted to pay it off, but last episode we just lost so much money. I mean, we're hurting pretty bad. We're supposed to get 33,000 a day. Look at that line for the vending machine. There's one over here, people. Come on now. I can't believe. Look at that line. That's all for the vending machine. I've never waited in a long line for a vending machine. Alright, boarding. Wow, I definitely feel like this has started slowing down. I mean, we just don't have money to do anything. And I feel like that's just, it slowed these episodes down. And I don't want to say it's gotten boring. I mean, I do enjoy playing this game, and it's a bit of a challenge. I mean, obviously, airline interest, it's killing me. But hey, we jumped up 2%. Maybe it's a day thing. Maybe this doesn't change, like... Okay. I'm kind of thinking that could be it. So, passenger satisfaction, this moves, like, constantly. I'm wondering if the airline interest... I wonder if that once a new day begins, if it changes. Because it just jumped up 2%. Almost exactly. I think it was 59.79. So it just jumped up exactly 2%. And look at this. SparkJet. Oh, hey guys. Hey, we're interested in, you want to take a flight? Nope. Yeah, 8,000 per new scheduled flight sounds really good. But I wasn't joking last episode when I said I was done with SparkJet. Nope. Not after that last time. You left me high and dry, man. You took $50,000 from me, and that's not happening again. Look at that. 16,000 per terminated flight. You ain't doing it again. That was dirty. Let's take a look at this. Oh, nope. Take a look at the status. Cancelled. Reneged by airline. Oh, okay. Well, I was like, what? Someone else canceled? But no. That's the SparkJet. And we replaced it with this Starflight right here. Okay. That's... Oh, man. That made me a little bit nervous. But yeah, so I figured it would already be off. So tomorrow, this will be gone. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, the game hasn't gotten, like, boring for me. I'm not going to say I'm bored with it, because I mean, truthfully, I'm not. I enjoy playing it. I'm just imagining, like, from your perspective, like, is this boring? Like, what can I do to make this better? Because... I mean, I hate just sitting here and, like, watching. I want to be, like, building constantly, but we can't. We're poor as dirt. Let's see what we can, No, that's not what I wanted to do. Research, that's what I wanted to take a look at. So, pricing. I mean, should we do this? Because... I want to build airline interest, but I don't want to lower pricing. Maybe we'll just hold off. Definitely we're not going to do road right now, because For one, I don't want to pay $16,000. And number two, even if we had the ability to build and demolish roads, we don't have the money. There's a million other things I want to do other than that road building. Let's see. Another thing I'm thinking about, look at these people are all checking out the flight info display. Probably only need one really because they were all looking at that one, but you can never have too many, I guess. I kind of want to move this one down to get it on the same level as this. And I also want to redo this queue and maybe just have each one has its own queue. I don't know. Because, I mean, that's how it is here. Each desk has its own queue and it's filling up pretty daggum evenly, to be honest. That's pretty even on each side exactly. So people are smart. They're not being dumb and all like trying to crowd in here. So, pause real quick since we got the time. I think that will also help because I mean I also see a lot of people. I mean that's a lot of zigging and zagging you got to do. So let's come to queues, shrink queue, take it away, and we didn't need queues here for these guys, so they're fine the way they are. So expand queue. Start here. I'm trying to think like the best way I could do this because we've got room. What if? Let's go on an adventure here in my mind. Oh man, you got me. All right, let's try that again. No. Come on, Cletus. No, man. These cues will make you go gray in the head. Alright, so you started here. Oh. Let's try it one more time. I'm sorry, guys. But, like, the computer is right here, so I want it to be like right like this. Okay. Oh. I just want to lay down and cry. Alright. So each one has a dedicated line. This, I mean, it's all about learning together what works best. I was like, why didn't that one match? Come on, guys, why didn't you tell me? How did I not even realize what I did? Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, so now we gotta get these queues actually going. Queued up. Assign to. Queue. Close. Assign to. Assign close. Assign to. Assign close. Assign to. Assign close. So now, yep. Alright. I'm really curious to see how this will work now. If people are actually gonna, if it's just gonna flow better. She's like, oh, I'm not even gonna walk through it. I'm gonna walk around it. What is she doing? I thought she checked her bag and then she, weirdo. Oh, I like the way this is flowing. I mean, obviously we haven't had like a mass rush of people yet, but all right, here we go. Well, that's really not that many people either. And most of them are stopping here to look. Wow, man, we've been going for like nearly 20 minutes. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I feel like I've dragged on long enough. I think next episode it should start picking back up, getting more interesting because we're building up cash now. Over 20,000, nearly 22,000. We've got airline interest going back up a bit. I'm curious to see what's going to happen after this day, if it will go up anymore. But that will be something we'll find out in the next episode. These queues are looking okay. Maybe this one's getting a little backed up. Not sure what these guys are thinking, but might have to change it again. So I've got it paused. We're going to leave it off right here. In the next episode, we'll start worrying about maybe trying to build a cafe, because that's one big thing, customer satisfaction. Of course, they're at 88% now, so who knows? I'll figure it out, and I'll let you know what we're going to work on at the beginning of the next episode. Hopefully, airline interest will go up even more. We gained 2% in this episode, which is very, very good. We obviously want to see that continue to rise. So, lots of things to work on to get this airport better. If there's a game that you want to see me play, please let me know. I'm really only playing like 2 games right now. This one, which is kind of a slower game, and I'm afraid it could get boring easily. And then I'm playing Dirt Rally, which is like a fast-paced, like, awesome game. I mean, it's super fun racing through the woods where I can wreck into a tree, and I normally do wreck into a tree, but it makes it a lot of fun. I think it's a lot more fun to watch. And then, I mean, I do have a third game, me and Ryan playing Star Wars. We're going to pick that back up soon. So, but if there's something specifically that a game you want to see me try out or anything like that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if I can't make it work. As always, up in the top left corner is the first episode in the Dirt Rally series. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do. I promise it's a lot more action than this. And also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to click that top right button, the 16Subi logo. That'll get you subscribed to the channel. You can stay up to date on all my latest content. But as always, guys, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.